Hello. I'm on CP time. Hey, welcome.
Shout out to CP.
Shout out to CP. We have James and Erica from Q1J TV and Watch About the Views who are here. Hi.
Okay. Hello. How we doing?
We back.
Yes. We got to read the hell out of these people.
The finale is here, y'all. And James is right. We are going to read the hell out of everybody. Shani is the first one here. She is ready. I believe she has watched the episode.
Shout out to Shani.
What is this? StreamYard. Whose link is this? AB, let me know whose link.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yes, welcome back. We are here to go over the season finale of Love After Lockup. This is the 18th episode of season 7. Toe Rings and Poly Flings. The toe ring pissed me off. The toe ring made me so upset.
Hillary, a better person I ever could be. Because when I tell you, I would have been back to prison for attempted murder. Because you not like,
wait.
You ain't finna play with me like that. I'm sorry. No, absolutely not.
You know what I found so bad is you took off her shoe, but you didn't even put her shoe or her sock back on. She had to put on. Boy, fuck you. Okay?
And her feet did look crazy. And I know she, like, the way I would have kicked him in his chin, like, you ain't finna play.
Charlie is going to be probably the worst read of this episode.
Absolutely.
That I'm going to give. Thank God we didn't have to see Kaylee in that neck again for this episode. I'm tired of wide neck K. Okay?
Neck.
Can't stand her. Parked all the way far. Oh, no. Listen. This has been... Now, I've always covered Love After Lockup. Check out the franchise playlist that is on the channel. Love After Lockup is how I grew a lot of my subscribers in the first year of having my channel. And I came back to it and I said, I'm going to invite some people to cover it with me. And it has been the wretchedest thing that it has ever been in all of the years. He does need to be dragged. Hi, Rose. They were definitely all a hot mess. It was the Hot Mess Express. The train broke down. It was just a mess. I don't know what to do with these people. They stress me out. We're going to start with Goddess, Mumu, aka Damon, and Bonita. I actually felt for Bonita at certain points in the episode. I really did. And I know a lot of people like to say it's scripted. To a certain extent it is, but you can't script having a baby by a man, being pregnant by that man at the same time as another woman is pregnant, him being with you and promising to be with you and proposing to you, going to jail, not being able to support you or your daughter, leaving you to do everything on your own. While he's in jail, he is cheating on you with the local hood braider. And then he proceeds to gallop across our television screens week after week, acting like an absolute fool. Men like Mumu in the hood are corny. Men like Mumu are what's wrong with the hood. Men like Mumu are an embarrassment to the Black community. Now, I'm not trying to be so deep and so serious, but he is. He's an absolute embarrassment. An absolute embarrassment. I'm fine if YouTube don't give me ads. I know I'm only 5 months in or 5 minutes in, but he's a bitch ass nigga. And in that order.
Ads, Mrs. Bess.
Over it.
We really want you to get these ads. Strive for excellence after 7 minutes.
Listen.
We strive for excellence.
I'm sick of him. It's okay. I get something from the other videos. He needs to go to the basement of hell, as Kiwan calls it. Okay? I don't like this man. And it's crazy, everyone. Bonita's the show. She is. We love Gigi. She's likable. But I'm going to also hold them accountable because there's a lot that came up in what was discussed in their meetup about him that had me looking at them both like they was crazy. Now, Bonita is a star and she's everything. But you are not smart, Bonita, to stay engaged to a man for 5 years with no movement, okay? If you're not having the wedding, take me to the court. Do something. Now, they are upset at him because he's lying. And Bonita told him he could leave. He was
your girl with me.
y'all both tripping. The ratio of women to men, you know, it's more y'all than it is us. In DC, that's actually a true thing about Washington, DC. There are more women there than there are men. It's fine. But if that's the case, you would have came into it like, listen, it's not too many of me out there. It's more of y'all. So I got another girl. I'm trying to do this poly thing. But he's so much of a coward that he can't even ask for a poly relationship in the right way. He's just the epitome of stupid, in my opinion. And he dresses like a child and a YN. Between the I'm in the 9th grade hairstyle of braids, talking about where Bonita threw the mustard on up. What are we doing here, man? Yeah, this designer. Oh, we care about labels more than baby mamas. I just cannot with Moo Moo. I can't. Now, Bonita had me hollering though, because when he said that, she said, what? You think I care about the ratio? Do you see this? Do you see this? When I walk by, all the guys be honking and trying to get me. Honk, 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 honk. Go fuck away. Bonita, you're a star. Honk, honk.
I need somebody to pick her up. I do. I need somebody to put her in some type of film, some kind of way. When I tell you that lady was hilarious for that, I could not breathe. I was laughing so damn hard.
She honked. Oh God. My eyes water when I laugh, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to work on it. But she honked at him, poured the mustard on him when he said he loved them both. And Gigi ain't nothing either. I'm not mad at Gigi because Gigi, hi Tamika. Hi.
Hey.
Happy to have you here. Y'all tap into Tamika's Den, her channel. I was in her and Miss Kira Speaks. I can't remember the names of the other ladies. Y'all had a Raising Canaan live.
Oh, yes.
I started laughing at them last night.
I was in the bushes. I enjoyed it. Peter Marvin.
Thank you.
Damn it, Marvin.
Yeah,
But no,
that
I
broke my heart.
In the church, Tamika, in the church.
The devil,
Took it to hell.
okay?
I want to whoop him and he's fictional, but
Yes.
y'all,
Mhm.
I'm gonna do my review for Raising Canaan. It'll be out later, but I had to tell her because she covers it, and I was so annoyed because I really wanted Marvin to live, even if he was in jail. I wanted him to live, but
Yeah, same here, same here. I was messed up yesterday. I felt like it was really a family member of mine. I ain't gonna lie.
that was me when they popped Lou. It's like not
Yes.
Lou, not Lou. Lord help us, but the Bonita demanded she threw the mustard on him. He's upset because the designer clothes got messed up. I'd be more upset about my braids. Them stitch braids, okay? They take a while to put in, and it's gonna be hell trying to get that mustard out of his hair. I wish she would have got him in the eyeball with the mustard though, so it would have burned. Let it burn. But she did not. He had the audacity to say when he realized that these girls were not leaving with him, I don't even care. Y'all coochies ain't gold. It was golden enough for you to be living a double life and scooting across town after Rita and her Ultima and the skate rink and having your mama lying with your siblings and the other kids. But they coochie's not gold. Okay. Okay, Damon. And then he walks away talking about, I'm going to call my other little friend. So how many women are there? Maybe it's me. I am around the same age as Damon. He's 30. I am 34. I don't see what's so hot about this man. He's not that fine for women to just be chasing after him. And they do talk later on. And I'm just looking at the situation kind of like, Damon, you make no sense. So you leave mad and you call your mama. That's why Bonita keep addressing you as bitch. Because you got mad and called your mama. And all your mama said, I told you, son. You didn't tell him nothing, crunchy finger wave, having ass lady. You did not tell him nothing. You didn't. You sat there and lied for him. My mama would never do this for my brothers. And one of my brothers is a little bit of a hoe. I'm not going to lie. We love him, but he's a little bit of a hoe. My mom would never.
It was like, how you participate and then turn your back? Like, for real, how do you participate in his shenanigans and then turn your back on him when the shit backfires?
Because something you always say, cheating is a learned behavior. And
Exactly.
the way that she turned her back on her own son is why he turned his back on his baby mamas and
Yep.
stuff. But I don't know. It was
Yeah,
a hot mess
because she
express.
was okay with the cheating and lying. Her what her cutoff was is that he wanted them to all live underneath one roof as a happy family and poly relationship. That's when it was too much. Like, oh no, I didn't know you was gonna do that.
Child, the audacity of her and them damn crunchy waves. Don't piss us off. And
Right.
that damn coat she had on. Girl, go to hell.
And Lulu's obviously broke because something Gigi and Bonita had in common. They was making fun of how he be asking for money. I say, y'all try to make fun of him, but you bitches gave him the money.
Yep. That too.
Listen, I'm listen. The check engine light is on him, his little Acura, so I'm sure.
It's flashing.
I
soon.
mean, it was like. I mean, I know the well is dry over there. Yeah, so yes, let's come on.
I'm mad
like,
at you for spotting the engine light.
That was so. It was so distracting. I couldn't see nothing else. So what was I supposed to look at? I'm looking at him trying to listen, and all I see was that orange light on, and it going like this, like literally, like I was waiting for the little chime to come on next.
Y'all know if your engine light on, you can still roll around. It's likely something small. It sometimes could be your instrument cluster, but if it's flashing, as someone who has worked for cars, run to the nearest mechanic.
I mean, spring. Don't floor it because you might make it worse and not make it. But get over to the mechanic as soon as possible.
I cannot. But I'm trying to get through it. I'm trying. We just started. They will be on Life After Lockup, which was kind of a weird thing for me because I'm like, Life After Lockup is usually the Love After Lockup couples that like stay together and kind of like they have their problems, but they're gonna stay together.
They're
So
bringing
did
in
they
the
agree?
ratings. No,
Did
they're
they
bringing
agree
in the
to the
ratings.
Did they agree to the poly? I'm so confused because Gigi was like, I feel like Bonita be I fucking me, huh? So
And I was very confused with that because they claimed that her and Damon were on good terms to co-parent, and then her and Gigi was still speaking, but it wasn't saying anything about a relationship. Okay, so when they said to be continued in Love After Lockup, I'm like, why? If the relationship is done, or are we just supposed to still see Damon running through the streets with whoever else he has that he's calling? Child, this is a little man stuck in a little boy body. I don't get it. I think both of them are too beautiful for him. I never understood it. It wasn't like he was putting down no good game, in my opinion. And I know that if anything, I did expect them to probably get some type of show because they definitely was like the main event of this season. Yeah. And a lot of people was feeling Bonita and saying like, oh, her intuition and this and that. But I was like, she do have some intuition on her. I'll give her that. And I think with growth and, age, and she's going to get better at it. But some of it wasn't so much intuition. It was that you already been dealing with him and you already know the shenanigans that he do. Like, you literally was pregnant the same time as the other woman from what we heard. And you were the one that stayed and she didn't. So you knew what he was coming with already previous to him going to jail. So it's like, none of this really should have been that shocking to you. But besides that, I was trying to figure out, like, what are they going to be doing for this?
But then we see them also on Real Time on Instagram. Now, I don't know if y'all seen it, but wasn't they like hanging out? So wouldn't that be like, it's probably what we gonna be seeing, like them hanging out. So maybe they had some type of relationship. I don't know.
I don't know either. And as I said, I know that Bonita denied this on live recently, that she said that she did not know Gigi before the show. I don't believe that. Just because I feel like, to me, they may not have been friends, but they definitely gave inclination that they knew of each other. Like, I don't believe that this was some show gluing them together because they're way too comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If I'm in some BS with some man and he got a baby mama and she going off the Rams spraying mustard in my general direction, I'm not going to be that comfortable. I'm going to walk out the door. So to me, it's like, yeah, I didn't buy that. I just felt like
I
knew
feel
each
like
other.
they might have known of each other because Gigi is well known in the Baltimore area as a braider. She got bars, by the way. Y'all check out her braid page. But I don't know. I don't really blame Gigi for sitting there. I would have probably sat there too. Like,
Yeah.
as long as
I would have moved out the way. Yeah, I would have because she was kind of squirting and reckless, and I was
but
like,
Gigi said to Bonita the last episode, Bonita, you got water on me. She was like, I'm sorry, girl. I was trying to get his bitch ass. I was like, oh.
She should have did like Mimi when Jocelyn was beating him up, and she was like, "Get him."
Yep, Mimi.
While she was eating that food.
Yep.
Yeah, because for me, I definitely would have been moving out the way. And honestly, I wouldn't even, like I said, some of this is entertainment and for the TV of it all. Because I wouldn't even been inviting him to, like, when they went to the next place where he got sprayed with the mustard. And I said, damn, she only did one spray, and that shit was like everywhere.
Usually them bottles be empty in restaurants.
Right.
So, dude, that was a fresh bottle of mustard.
Right. It was definitely fresh. I would not have even been like inviting him there. Like me and her would have probably just had a conversation. Now I did like that part of it, that they got on him and not on each other. I remember a couple weeks back when you invited me on, we were saying like we like that it's not drama between them two because usually that's the way it goes. So that's one part that I do give them credit for. But I would have probably just had the conversation with her, caught up like, oh, girl, what day you picked him up? Oh, I picked him up that day. Wow, he will, and put all the pieces together. And that would have been the end of that. I wouldn't have even had him come. And the fact that he tried to make himself the victim out of all of this, I said, boy.
The way I felt triggered watching it, my husband said, what's wrong with you? I said, oh, Lord.
That was crazy. He told Gigi, dang, you ain't, however they talk, you ain't even help me. Why the fuck would I help you? And you lied to me. Like, what you want me to do? I can help her. Now I would have threw some stuff on her and went to mixing on him. While you hitting him with the mustard, I'm gonna give you this 2-piece to go with the mustard, cause I'm gonna whoop your ass because you already lying. But
it was them sitting at that table comparing notes, contrasted situations. And what got Bonita, what made her really bad, which I was cracking up, is when the release date got exposed. She asked him like, "Oh, he got out on the 20th." Bonita said, "No, he did. He got on the 20th." So you mean to tell me this fool staged a release for me?
That's the one part I do feel was slightly scripted because you could look up somebody's release date.
You can, yeah.
Like if you questioning him and your intuition been off, Bonita, you should have been gone onto the inmate locator or the jail's website, whatever it is, and looked into it.
Well, maybe because it happened in real time for her, maybe she didn't think that would have been something he did.
Child, anytime you with a Negro that end up in jail, okay, you need to always be checking websites and all of that every single time. But I also feel like when Bonita figured out Zoe was Gigi's daughter, I'm looking at both of y'all like, this is why if you have kids, I know I don't, but if I did have a kid, there's no way that my child is going to be around somebody, or if I'm dating someone with kids and I don't have them, I'm not going to be around your kid or have them playing with my kid if I haven't met the mom. So Gigi, you could have caught that because you was around, what's the little girl's name? Dior. And she had her daughter Zoe around it. And it's like, don't you think you should probably meet the mother of Dior instead of just being around her? It just seems like, I don't know. I'm gonna get the comments. Not the toe ring up his rear end. Oh, Jesus. And we're going to see Charlie on the Life After Lockup show too.
We are. And I was like, I was not expecting that.
I don't need him. I really don't. I didn't need him here, and I don't need him there.
I don't need him
anywhere at all.
Child, that's a slap in the
California, face. Charlie, so I could put you on a 5250. Come on. It's a 2-week hold here in California.
Yeah.
I want to study him so bad. I would write papers and everything. He's fascinating. He's fascinating.
He is annoying. Like, I was just disgusted by his
Same.
misogynistic behavior. I was very disgusted. And
It's the
she was-
audacity of misogynistic
yeah.
behavior dressed like a whole ass female, but I'm gonna digress for a moment.
Oh, I got a name for him. That's Cher.
You know what?
Girl, I
and
can't.
why is Bonita charging people for people to call her for advice? She also says she'll pay you if you want to do her hair and post it, but she's trying to monetize off of her fame. I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that either. Just make sure you don't get in trouble behind that, Bonita.
Don't be like Cheyenne Bryan.
Right.
Don't call yourself a doctor, Bonita, and you good.
Just don't get in trouble behind it.
Thank you. Boo Boo, you are dumb, sir, and get a job. I don't know why women put up with BS from men in general, but I would be damned if I put in BS for a jailbird, unemployed Negro. There's no way that I would be doing that. Why are his pants so low, Rose? It's cool. It's designer, Rose. It's designer.
It's the pee-pee.
And does he even pay child support? No, he doesn't. His mom picks up the kids and she watches them so that the baby mamas feel like he's participating in their lives, and he probably don't have to pay child support. As I tell all women, if you don't live with him and you're not married to him, put his ass on paperwork.
Yeah.
Put him on paperwork. It's okay. Bonita is the most definitely the star that she thinks that she is. She's entertained. When she honked, she said, all the boys want me honk, honk. I said, I love it.
This is really when she should be selling her products. Like now, because you are not really a brand name, but you're kind of out there. So, you know.
Not his 20-second puppet. That's the other thing. Gigi was not satisfied in the bedroom.
And I know if Gigi ain't, I know Bonita not.
Not crunchy waves and leather earrings. These people gonna come on my channel. The Love After Lockup cast members, season after season. I always upset one of them, and then they DM me like 5-paragraph argumentative essays in APA style, and
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Right, because that's all I can give you. Because you shouldn't have took your ass on TV. Like damn.
Was it me or Bonita Applebaum lace front was not blended? She didn't. I don't think she expected to be out like that.
I don't think she was either.
It was sweaty.
I think she just threw it on her head.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope Gigi moves to Florida and leaves his little hobbit behind. Not he's a hobbit.
Gigi or the other lady?
No, it's Gigi. She's moving to Florida. That's what the rumor was.
Really?
Yeah, she's moving to Florida. Which honestly, she would have a lot of great opportunities, especially with her technique in braiding.
Mm-hmm.
They love that.
Braider, realistically, she can go anywhere.
Yeah, really.
And
but especially in humid ass Florida.
Yeah, that's a very necessary style. So yes.
Lord, Mr. Zork could have gave her a minute to take a proper shower, and not that prison shower before he put that fake ass ring on her toe. That's going to turn green. Not Charlie is a fake Rick James.
Not on Rick James, bitch.
No, we're not even gonna do Rick James like that.
Right. I don't even like that. Yeah, Joseph, that ain't no. Because
listen, Rick James had talent.
Right.
Okay, and Rick James had real swag. He was really pulling bitches back in the day. Okay, Charlie wishes. Charlie wishes.
Okay, you better ask Tina.
Not too much on Rick. Child support when he did in jail for 5,500 months. You know what? Not you beeping. Her ass did look great though. I'm not mad at the booty, Bonita. She got great ass.
Like she lost weight.
Since the show, she has lost weight. She has, but even so, I think some people look better thicker. If that makes sense. I know that's a weird opinion, but
structure.
Yeah, some people just look good thick. He begging for the coochie like his name is Oliver. Please, sir. I'm Do y'all remember Rick James and Tina Marie years ago at the BET Awards?
Yes. That's what I was thinking of when he said, "That's a y'all ass Tina."
The way he sang
Yes.
Fire and Desire with Tina Marie. I said, what is this?
Mhm.
This is every uncle I've ever known drunk at the family event.
Was that his last BET Awards when he said, "I'm Rick James, bitch"?
Mhm.
I believe so.
I believe so, because I was trying to picture if he was there the other time. I don't think they invited him back
Yeah, I
after
think
that.
that was the last
Yeah.
time.
I told that girl in the back.
It was just funny
I'm
how he
Rick
said it. And to the
James,
girl backstage that was giving me problems. I'm Rick James, bitch. I said, what? That's my favorite person. I don't care, even from the upper room. Love him. Because that's why I could never be famous. That's some shit I would do if somebody irritated me. You're supposed to be saying thank you to God and whoever made your music with you. And you got at that lady backstage. Oh,
I guess
Lord.
respect over everything.
I love Rick James just for that. He's going to be my spirit animal the rest of the day. We are going to get into Rich and Felicia now. This is Kiwan and James's favorite couple.
Mm.
I'm trolling.
Can't stand that girl. I cannot stand.
I don't know how I went from disliking him so much to now disliking her so much. I don't know how I did that.
I want to ask Kiwan because she is originally from New Orleans, and nobody else could judge the accent better than somebody who is from there. I keep seeing everywhere that people feel like Felicia has a fake or forced New Orleans accent. Do you feel like it's fake or forced?
It's fake and forth.
Damn.
She's spoken.
She be trying hard to. If she can do it. It's just that she just be trying hard. Like she know how to do it. You've been gone for so long from wherever you've been gone for 10 years. And there's this lady I used to work with, her accent is so strong. Mine isn't that strong, but you can still hear it. You know it's there. Especially when I'm cussing. Like it's there. But Felicia, she just try too hard, and usually people of another race, I don't want to be this person and say this, Lord, people of another race in New Orleans don't really show up like that. We have a lot of Asians in New Orleans, and we have Indian people, and there are Asians, Indians, and that's pretty much it. And they they don't try the New Orleans accent. They just talk, But that old raggedy hoe be trying too hard for me.
I'm not surprised. I just feel like I can't fully judge an accent, especially if I'm not from somewhere. I'm glad you from there to address it because people have been talking about this accent left, right, up, down, whichever way. Shani says she might have been hanging out with black girls in jail. Some people hang out with people and then suddenly start talking like them, but you coming from a Sicilian family sounded like my Uncle Luke, who I just learned subscribe to my channel and watches this show, and he is 87 years old. I don't know why, but my Uncle Luke, shout out to him. He's in New Orleans. He still lives there. He lives in the 9th Ward still. He say he's not moving, but he's a fun man. He's 87. But he will go to the club with you and then make you go to church the next morning as if you've had any type of sleep. But
and his accent is real thick, right?
It's hella thick.
Real
hella thick.
He got that auntie uncle accent. And probably the women his age and a little younger, when the words that they say, they always say my baby. Like that's how they address you. Hey, my baby, you want something to eat, my baby? That's just how they address you.
That is how he was. He was mad I didn't see him when I was out there. He said, babe, you not going to come see me? And cussed me out. I didn't know what he said. I was like, I'm sorry. I just accepted it. But
and probably say, all the time,
Yep. Yes. That is literally how my family talks. And I love them for it because one thing people from New Orleans and my family taught me is how to cuss somebody else. Cuss somebody out right. Nobody does it better than New Orleans or New York. That's just my opinion. As a New Yorker, I would hate to be cussed out by them. Now, Rich and Felicia are a mess. So she drove, 3-4 hours from Houston to New Orleans. It's a long drive.
No,
said,
yes. 6.
I can't remember. I haven't done that drive since I was like 11.
It's been
hours.
I don't remember. And I just
but it's a couple. It's long enough that it's weird that she took the whole family to pop up. Like nobody had jobs. Y'all just had the time and day and gas to drive from New Orleans to Texas.
It's a 6-hour drive.
That's crazy. That'd be like if I went to LA. LA is a 5.5, 6-hour drive. 4.5 if Amina's driving. But it's about a 6-hour drive. Shut up, James. And and I'm not
You did that yourself.
Listen, I'm from the Bay. We dance and drive a little different, okay? We swing our
Let me
cars.
tell you something. If you in a hurry, you need to get to where you going. Call Amina. That's all I'm gonna say. Call Amina because she gonna get you there on time. When I tell you, I was not late to my cousin's funeral.
The trick is utilizing every lane. That's all.
We was zigzagging.
Yeah. I hate slow drivers. There's always somebody not from the Bay Area in the fast lane going 55. The speed limit is 65 here, but out here we have our own thing. You need to go a minimum of 80 if you're in the fast lane. I will honk at you and flick you off while I'm moving about the cabin. But I'm a work in progress, y'all. Let me not scare y'all. But Felicia pulled up on him and asked him why he ghosted her. He is drenched in sweat. And my thing is, y'all drove all the way out there because you're so committed to saying that this man is horrible, as if Felicia is the prize of prizes. And you knew exactly where to find him at. How bad could the man be if you know he's either at home or at this gym? Can't be that bad. So obviously he ain't talking to nobody else. But they make peace and they agree to go on a date so that she can get her questions answered, even though you could have just asked him right there. But okay, Felicia. But when they come outside, he's walking her out, as a gentleman does. And I don't even like Rich. But why was her cousin taking off her shoes wanting to fight?
That irritated me so much. Ghetto as hell. Like, first of all, it was just weird. Everything about this is weird. The drive, the conversation in the car, the fact that y'all was like, why do you even want to go see him? What's the reason? And then you was telling her to be calm, to not, argue or fight or any of that kind of stuff. But then you show your ass the minute that he walks out. Like, what was the point? And I didn't blame him. He walking out like, damn, because he didn't know that she had all of them with her. Even her calling the same chick that you had such issues with him talking to, but now you want her to be there, and she looking crazy as damn hell. And it's the whole damn thing was freaking crazy. I was like, what in the ghetto is this? Okay. And then mama, the auntie's talking about some, no girl, you're supposed to keep your shoes on because that keep you stubby. Like, why was you stepping out your shoes? Like, why were y'all there, period? Then you want to know why she want to go on a date with him. I mean, y'all here anyway. Y'all know what y'all here for. It's for her to get her damn check from We TV. Like, why we playing games? That's all it boiled to. Because nothing else was here. Like,
I would have wanted him to just trip her.
Yeah.
Just trip her.
And all of a sudden, that's a nice house. Like, maybe I could be over here. Maybe we can have a girl vibe.
What's funny is you made a good point. It was the ghetto of it all. If this lady and her family was black, the internet would be roasting them, calling this trash TV, saying all sorts of negative things. Mm-hmm. But because Felicia and her family, first of all, can y'all who not black, I understand that we are the greatest culture out there. Okay, we are fabulous. Black is beautiful. Black is excellent. Black is everything great. And if you don't like it, you shouldn't be on this channel. However, these clear Italian people cosplaying every part of the black stereotype versus what black people do. You got auntie and her faux locks that are changing colors. They come in assorted colors, apparently. And then you got cousin who clearly shows that she ain't about it and don't know how to fight, because why did your mama have to tell you to keep your shoes on? Secondly, who wants their shoes touching the pavement, you trifling trollop? I don't understand that part. Like,
it wasn't like they were high heels. Like, what are you taking your shoes off for?
She said the whole time you were there for answers and you pulling up to fight.
Well, how did you get there? How did you go from sitting in a car and you saw your cousin, and I could be using the wrong words, y'all, please forgive me. You saw your cousin being the aggressor because she was doing like this. He had his hands down. Now, I could be wrong, and maybe I'm seeing something else. But she kept doing this. And it was like you kept looking for a problem. Why is your hand in his face? Because I would have mushed you in your... I'm trying to be nice. I would have mushed you in your face if I was Rich. But Rich didn't do that. He was like, he didn't even acknowledge the fact that her fingers was in his face. You are the aggressor. And it was like, oh, it looked like his hands. And you guys want this black man to be a problem.
Exactly.
Yep.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you. What popped in my head was, I wish his sister was here right now.
Right.
Because I would have definitely stepped in front of my brother.
I would have called my family. I'm sorry.
I would have too.
I get the only thing Rich has done is problematic is the whole thing. Like, you shouldn't talk to nobody till you fully divorced.
Yeah.
You know, you shouldn't do that. But outside of that, he really has not disrespected her. And if I'm just dating you and we meeting for the first time, why is your family questioning me about my divorce? This is the example of people talking too much to their family about their relationship. But if I was Rich, I would have called every sister and cousin. You bitches came to my area, my land, my hood, my block, my gym, and your cousin is charging me. And Rich seemed like the type of guy that got a lot of sister friends. Okay, the way I would have called everybody I know, these hoes, she just tried to charge me. Okay, I just got out of jail. I would have called every cousin that I know, and they would have came.
And what's so disrespectful is you set your nasty ass in the backseat and told them what this man did to you sexually. I don't feel like that was their business. And then they laughed about it. But then Folk Block, that bitch, had some nerve to say, I know you ain't sleep with him. Bitch, you need to let somebody fuck you. Maybe, just maybe, you will show up to be a better person. You and that daughter of yours in that back seat. Because that bitch needs some dick too. Or some coochie, whichever one she prefer. Y'all know I don't like them two. Because those two are some miserable bitches. That's all I got to say.
Oh, shit, I was not ready.
They be pissing me off, okay?
I was not ready. I swear, Erica, I love you to death. I do, because I was not ready for it. I tell you, I was not ready for that. Because you're absolutely right, but I was just not ready.
It's Tamika. Everybody, Tamika had to go off camera.
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Oh shit!
Don't do this, Erica.
Yeah, girl. Yeah.
I tear up when I laugh hard enough. Please, they gonna be like, "What happened to this?"
Make me so sick. And y'all are supposed to. Let me get my mind right. Y'all supposed to help her get to the straight and narrow. But I feel like not Folklock, but Folklock Jr. You are wanting Felicia to just wild out. And I don't like it. I don't like it.
She said that's like, the cousin.
That's the cousin who got her in the shit.
Into breaking the law and hanging with the right.
So she ain't changed not one bit, and you still want to be on this lady face. Like you still want to, and she was finna get y'all arrested in Houston. Because what if one of the neighbors? Yeah, because what if one of the neighbors called the police? All we seeing is a whole bunch. All we seen is a whole bunch of people in the parking lot talking about what's up, Rich? What's up with?
And a half naked woman with some dreadlocks and a black eye.
Right.
Did anybody peep?
No, I saw it. Yeah.
Felicia's homegirl Kay had a black eye. I said, "Who did you fight and why did you lose?"
But Keon is not lying. And the thing about it too, as I remember, we was saying, and I still do feel this way, like as far as her going to live with the aunt, especially when we found out that the parents was criminals too, and they couldn't even go see her because we didn't want to turn ourselves in, that she was better off with the aunt. But then also knowing the history and how she grew up and that the aunt couldn't be there for her before, and seeing that the aunt and the cousin is pretty much given, we ain't grown up or really changed either. We still for the shenanigans of it all. Is she really in a damn better place with them? Like, it might be a little bit better than the parents, but they would definitely have your ass back in some mess. The fact that they give the family members that keep a house
So they're always stable and it's somewhere that you could go. But just because you keep a house don't mean it's the house that you need to be at.
This is the problem. You stable here inside a home, but you unstable right here.
Right.
And for the aunt, for your stupid overgrown ass to fucking drive them to Houston, that says a lot about you.
Yes.
It says a lot about you to have folk lock and all these other styles in your head. Okay?
Where Tamika made that comment about the auntie talking about you supposed to keep your shoes on. That let me know right there all I needed to fucking know.
Yep.
All I needed to know. She's okay with that. Because, like, yeah, I mean, sometimes stuff happens. You got to get in fights. And my mama done gave me advice. Like, cover your face. If you ever get jumped, go in the fetal position. Like, stuff like that. But then they also taught me you don't just want to be fighting. Make sure you're fighting for a purpose. Like,
but here's the thing: the fighting was uncalled for, and she's the elder in the situation, and that's her child. So the fact of the matter is, yes, I get we have to fight sometime, but nothing was provoked to fight in that moment. So I get what you're saying, friend. I 100% co-sign that. But the problem is, in this situation, it does not apply because at the end of the day, she should have told him, "Stay y'all asses in the fucking car and wait till she get out."
Right.
That's exactly what Auntie Folak needs to be doing.
The whole family is tainted at this point.
Absolutely.
Her parents is criminals with warrants, and they look like they do the drugs that they was probably selling. And then you got Folak and her mini-me causing problems. Kay needs a stylist and maybe some lessons from Rocky. It's just a lot going on in every direction with these people.
Right.
They did go to have a date somewhere that looked nice. It looked nice. I love when a place has a tablecloth. I have some type of hope, but tablecloth look clean. I'm just saying, some type of hope. But he took her on a date. They order their food and they get to talking. And she asked Rich, "Who am I in your life, girl? Why are you asking stupid fucking questions? If a man ghosts you, you are nothing in his life. Because if you was something in his life, you would have heard from him by now." But sure, Felicia, let's ask questions after a 6-hour drive that we already know the answers to. And that the people who have not been in jail and are not 17 in the brain could have answered for you. Instead, they encouraged you and went along with you going out there to see him. And, you know, he kind of answers he doesn't know at this time, which is fair. Obviously, he doesn't know if he hasn't been fucking calling you. But what can we do? So she leaves. She leaves him there at the date. I would have stayed and got my to-go plate also if I was rich, so I don't blame her for sitting there. But we get the update on this couple, and pretty much Felicia's dad, we saw a scene. He looked like a malnourished Tommy Egan in 40 years. If you know, you know. But the dad was like, "Yeah, we're gonna get you with a nice Sicilian boy, you racist mother." I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, because I seen that daddy was like, "Why you got this ninja over here?" From the get-go.
And Rich had a concern about that, and Felicia did speak about it, but I feel like that's why her family was so problematic. But you think a nice Sicilian boy is a boy who caused her to have to go to prison because she back with the ex for many years. At least Rich had a job, a house that he owned. Okay, he may have went to jail, but he was obviously able to figure that situation out without her, and he went to jail for weed. And I keep seeing people on the internet, why is he playing the black card? Because he's in the South, and Texas is a state that is difficult, and you can get pulled over for driving while black. Now, I'm going to hold him accountable because if you know that, why are you driving while black?
Yeah, you also can't make stupid decisions. One thing I'll say, from the beginning, I never thought that Rich and Felicia belonged together. I'm glad that it went exactly the way I thought it was going to go. Wasn't no shocker there. I was never a big fan of his either because he's stuck somewhere too. You know, we know why Felicia stuck. We didn't really fully know why he was stuck, but I could definitely tell he was stuck. To me, when his sister came in, even though she didn't say much, she said a lot. It made a lot of sense to me once they showed her and she was talking to him about how he don't like to face things and all of that. Yep. So I was fine with that. But it was funny to me because I seen a post on Instagram, I think it was, that was giving the update on them and saying how she's back with her ex. And she was in the comments talking about, "Oh, that's a lie. I'm single." Whether it is or not, who knows? Because you were saying that you was waiting on him anyway, girl. But, you know, she said, "No, I'm single." And everybody was underneath the comments going out.
Like, do you not realize you were on camera saying you back with the ex and that's what you gave WeTV? So you may be single today, but Felicia, keep going to school, baby.
Right.
So The Sicilian boy is the reason why she's in jail. Is that the boy she's waiting on? And is that the one her dad wants her to be with? I feel like the dad wants to fuck her, but that's a whole nother story. I just think about the time, just think about that day she got out and how he was hugging on her. And that just made me very uncomfortable.
I mean, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying. I just feel like to me, that's a slap in the face considering his ass has warrants as well and he hasn't handled that shit either.
Mhm.
So you ain't no better than the black man you trying to down right now.
And
So,
that's what the whole family been doing.
yeah,
Y'all be trying to play rich like
he's
he's
just this
some
problem.
normal criminal, and
Yeah.
your daughter, your mama, the daughter, the mama, the daddy, the daughter, and look like those brothers and cousins. They all some type of criminal. Like y'all can't put, y'all can't.
Her
Yeah, I
whole
didn't like that at
family
all.
did look no shade, like especially that scene when he went to the barbecue at their house. They all of them did look shady.
They did. Yes, absolutely. They all look like they did time one way or
all
another.
around black folks, so they align so they can, move along to get along. But obviously they don't like us that much. Stop cosplaying us. And Felicia, them eyelashes look crazy. Take them bat wings off.
Exactly.
Okay.
They did. And
like
I wonder if she did that, like decided to date Rich to piss somebody in her family off.
I think he was one of many men that she was talking to. This was just the one that she probably had like some type of a vibe with or couldn't get much out of. So she kept trying to talk to him because he wasn't visiting like that. He was really just paying to talk to her. But she had a roster of 22 men? And he that didn't give up money.
She always had a lot of men she was talking to and trying to get her little money from. And I'm not mad at that. You got to do what you got to do. But even her friend, when she showed up there, was like, no, y'all don't understand. They had a good chemistry and they was talking to each other all the time. They was always on the phone. They was always on video, and auntie and cousin just looking.
They got no other way to talk to each other. Right. The bitch is locked up. Like, of course they always on the phone. Of course. It's so... I just want to know what happened to Kay's eye.
You had a black eye? I need a high def TV.
I mean, I'm always a person that when I look at people, the first thing I look at is usually their eyes. And so all I saw, it looked like someone hit her in the face. It just do. Or she ran into something. I don't know. Maybe one of the men who they was playing for money caught them. But Felicia, stay in school. That's all I got for y'all. Don't bring them back no more. Please don't bring them back.
Right?
Sometimes people come back on Love After Lockup more than once, as we saw with Monique. It just depends on how delusional they choose to be at that time.
We hope not. I think they need to be done over with. There's nothing here for her.
Apparently, Rich sent his divorce paperwork to WeTV. However, it was just the paperwork that you use when someone has filed for a dissolution of marriage. I want to see the stamped divorce decree showing that it is finalized. That was not divorce.
The final, yes.
That was just the filing. Yeah. So I want to see more. But
and WeTV, shame on you for trying to act like there was authenticity in that document because there was not.
Rich probably threw a fit. American Force said, I'm glad they're done. So I didn't like them together anyway. None of us did. It was a lot of damn hours. But Rich finally produced the divorce documents. He produced proof that he filed for divorce, but no one has found proof that he is actually divorced. It's not hard. I went to Google myself to see if it's true. It definitely showed that I am married. And then it also showed all of my husband's family members. I said, dang, where my family? But it definitely is easy to find out if someone is married or divorced. So Felicia and them was doing this for show anyway, because y'all had that money for gas. I'm sure you could have spent the $35 for the court record, but okay. I drove that way when I was younger and paid a lot of speeding tickets. Oh, Lord. Move, bitch, get out the way. Listen, at least I move around people with driving, okay? That's all I can say. We do drive a little faster here in, I'll say the Bay Area, because even in LA, they'd be like, you must be from the Bay, the way you pull up sometimes. But I don't know. I come from the land where we swing our cars. I can't help it. Leave me alone. Felicia's cousin is crazy. I think she won't Rich.
Mm.
I don't know why,
Ooh.
but I kind of feel like she wants Rich, and that's where. Because why you got that much anger towards someone that you're not with, who hasn't done anything to your sister to warrant that?
Do we know how they met?
Felicia and Rich?
Yeah.
I think they explained it in Love during Lockup. I believe
I don't remember.
he went on a site or something, like most of them do.
Oh, okay.
They are grown ass women.
And she did look extra. She put herself together.
She did.
So,
sometimes it be the people closest to you that want your man. I'm just saying.
And that's what she gives. She gives that she somehow has been always jealous of Felicia. And I want to say I may have said that
you
before.
And you were correct.
The fact.
You are correct. Because at first I was like, but then the more you see it, there's definitely something wrong with that family, especially since Polak tried to get custody of Felicia and the state would not let her. Mm-hmm. That's odd. But what can we do?
I can understand why about that.
She definitely does give that she might be a little just and she was going extra hard when she was like, don't give up no cheeks. You ain't come to get cheeks. You come to get answers. I was like,
They were so upset at her for going on a date to have a conversation. I'm like, so we just supposed to squabble up in the parking lot? Crazy. Absolutely insane. I'm glad this storyline is over. That is all.
You and me both.
Me too, sis. I need a high definition smart 4K TV. Get you one, Shanny. Get you one. Lord, has anyone shown proof that Robin is married to Juan? How did we get here?
We don't care. No, we don't care.
Leave regular Robin alone, okay?
Right.
The laundromat with his other girl.
And Robin worked at the post office.
And didn't even eat your food, girl. I would have sat right there and ate that damn food.
Say it louder, Tamika. I'ma always get my plate. Okay? Mm-hmm. Especially if you know it's not going nowhere, then I'm gonna at least get a meal. In the words of Denzel, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving here with something. We can eat some food. I also like to eat. Go ahead, Kiwan.
I say I'm taking something. I was bag it out for you.
Yo, when she came out that restaurant, I thought the cousin was gonna be out there, and I was gonna be cracking up like, you cornball, bro.
That was another thing. The fact that they were so entitled, they have such an entitlement to Felicia, and they just act like she was some kid, and it was like she don't need to go on a date with him by herself. And I'm like, well, what are y'all gonna do? What is he gonna do to her?
But it's okay for her to live in that house once they saw that house. She can't go on a date with him alone. But when they saw that house, they was like, oh, you might
that mind change. Yeah, that mind change. Because he had 2 or 3 vehicles out front. Oh, that mind change when y'all start seeing the material things. He ain't the old black ninja now. That mind change. Yeah.
He went from black ninja to old black king.
Right.
Oh my God. I cannot. Who is next? The way I laugh. I'll try to keep it in line. Y'all subscribe to Tamika's Den. She does a lot of content frequently. I love your panels, Tamika. They're actually entertaining. They're so entertaining. And then James. Tap into James on Watch Your Mouth Reviews, Kiwan JTV. The link to their channels is in the description of this video. It's also in the live chat. Tap in. Lord. Oh, they're next. Oh.
I already know what you finna say.
Yeah.
Hoes.
Dia.
It's Dia and what's his name?
We gotta teach our kids how to count by taking old episodes. By the time I have a baby, I'm gonna take old episodes of Love After Lockup. And when it comes time for ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, for the 1, 2, 3s part, my baby's gonna count Cyrus's teeth just the same way that Dia's child counted his teeth, because I think that is a brilliant way to get a child to learn. She was so excited for being able to count. And I thought that young lady, listen, I don't have much good to say about Dia or Cyrus, but her children, they're going places, because that young lady, I believe she knew she was reading that new Man for Filth, but she also was showing she could count. Sesame Street better call her. That's all I'm saying. I appreciated it. But Dia and Cyrus are on some bullshit, y'all. There's not much here, but there is so much. So Cyrus has decided that he needs to go talk to Jaden, who had Dia first. I just want to say that it don't matter if it's bro or girl code. The fact that Jaden and Cyrus had such a deep friendship, if they were just cellmates, I'd be like, okay, well, you in jail. The goal is to not go back and you never see him again. So who cares? But the fact that they grew a bond, became friends, like got each other through going to AdSeg and all of that, I'm like, Cyrus, aside from the tooth and the braids, a lot is not looking good in your favor. Now, Dia, before we could meet Cyrus, Dia was going over to Jaden like, hey, I want you to stop hitting me up. Like the bitch ain't got a block button. I don't care if you got an Android, an iPhone, or the little Nokia we used to have from back in the day. You can still block somebody from a phone. You can block somebody on your email, the phone, social media. So why would you go over to someone to ask them to stop contacting you when you can just make yourself unreachable? Doesn't make sense. That was red flag number one with Dia. Now she's saying that since Cyrus has gotten out of jail, Jaden is asking her how he's doing. And I guess someone asking how someone is doing out of jail that they had a relationship with before they knew you, Dia, I guess that counts as dangerous because in her mind, everything is about her. Now, Cyrus goes to talk to Jaden to tell him, don't talk to Dia no more. But when he gets there, we learn that Cyrus has problems with Jaden outside of Dia. Apparently, he's mad at Jaden because he snitched on him. But I'm like, the snitching wasn't like really snitching from what I heard. It sounds like Jaden is just telling his business. Like if I was to go tell somebody, like James is doing this and he lives here now and this and that. Like it sounded like he was telling his business more so than snitching. Now, both are bad, but I was also confused by Jaden and Cyrus. I'm like, are y'all some fake ass Crips? Because they kept saying, yeah, cuz I just want to, oh yeah, cuz. I was like, it just felt so forced the way they're saying cuz. Now, I'm from California, born and raised, right? We do not have Crips and Bloods in the Bay. In the Bay Area, we don't really have gangs outside of the Hispanic gangs, the Norteños, Sureños, and the Border Brothers, right? That's really what's primarily up here. We rep our hoods up here. It's not really like active gangs. But in LA, there are Crips and Bloods and things like that. One of my best friends is a Crip. Shout out to Chop. I hope you get free soon, friend. I hope you get free soon. But I don't understand why these gentlemen were like using Crip terms, greeting each other in ways that Crips would greet each other. And some of them still follow me for when I was doing the music reviews. Correct me if I'm wrong, because you rappers be watching my reviews too, which is funny. But I don't understand why they were talking to each other like that. So I'm like, and then y'all are in Colorado. I'm looking at them like, what is happening? But he tells him not to talk to his girl no more. And Jaden is like, Dia's a liar. And for whatever reason, Cyrus doesn't want to believe it. And I'm like, you guys have more history than you do with her. And the fact that she's a pass around, as we call her here in the Bay Area, she's a pass around. Because you went from him to his homeboy. And that's crazy. Like, yes, Cyrus is wrong too. But as a female, I'm not going to go date the friend of a boy that I used to date. That's crazy. Their conversation goes well. He learns that Dia was telling lies, and it looks like Dia is trying to cause like dysfunction between Cyrus and them, probably because she's afraid of what one may tell the other about her. But Jaden apparently has proof that he has been trying to reach out to Dia only to talk about Cyrus and to try and make it right with Cyrus. Cyrus is like, well, send me the message. Send me the messages and we'll go from there. And I'm like, why are you acting like you're a mob boss or something, sir? You can't even braid your hair right and you're missing multiple teeth. Like, you're not a boss of anything. You're not running shit. At the end of the day, you're dating someone that your friend fucked on first. And that's, you have your friend's leftovers, no matter which way you put it. Dia's also stupid, but I didn't like that. He goes back to the house and he has a lot to think about. He goes to the bedroom, tries to go to sleep. Dia, this is how you know she was nervous about what would come out, because I do think that she is lying and trying to put the two against each other. She's like, well, what did you talk about? Are you going to tell me? Are you going to tell me? And he's like, oh, nothing to really discuss. And she's not accepting that and freaks out. He goes to bed. They wake up the next day. There's more problems. There's so many more problems. So she claims that she's not getting enough affection. And I'm like, Dia. You're not getting enough affection. Is that why you're still contacting and communicating with Jaden and refuse to block him? Like, I don't understand Dia's perspective. I don't understand her point. I think she just likes to feel wanted and desired. But I don't see it. But he told Dia that he is working on some things. It's going to take him some time to adjust. He's also has concern about the conversation he had with Cyrus. And Cyrus explains that he has too much happening in his life right now. He's adjusting. He doesn't like living in this small ass town that Dia is in. He was like, I'm in mobile home. He said mobile home something, because there's just trailer parks. It sounds like they're in a really small town. And he's looking at this cheap ass ring in a plastic bag that he had his mama buy for her. And he puts it away somewhere and is like, I just can't propose with all that's happening. Now, unfortunately, we are going to have to continue to endure Dia and this toothless man. He's about to be homeless, not toothless, the way he behaving. But they're going to be on Life After Lockup. Anyone excited here for Dia and Cyrus on Life After? Look at their faces.
Hell no. How the hell
Don't
did
piss us
production
off.
think this was the most, afforded couple that could go on Life After Lockup? I want to know how the tallies were marked with them too, because he's back in prison. So what y'all, this is not after lockup. This is now during lockup again. How did they qualify?
So
They're not entertaining.
Life After Lockup is people who are still locked up, or they are actually released and living life out.
Life After Lockup is, so they should be released at this point, and they should be in their life and in their relationship. And we're just supposed to see them, I guess, like living. But a lot of people on Life After Lockup end up going back to jail.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not surprised by Cyrus, but they mixed up a lot this season. Like Carrington and Zay should have been on Love during Lockup, but they had them on here.
I don't know what the hell they was doing this season. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to see no damn Dia. This man got locked up twice again since being out. And she's sitting around talking about she waiting on him. I don't want to see it. I'm sorry. I don't.
She gonna be waiting a long
time. This
time.
was another one that was super weird to me. I mean, they already been weird. But one, I feel like Cyrus and Jaden had a relationship. That's one.
I agree.
That's what Shani said also. It's given they were jailbird lovers.
Yeah.
The other one was jealous of Dia.
Lovers, like, that's one. Then she's comparing him to Jaden and to her ex-husband. This lady got so many different issues. It's crazy. And want him to just snap and be able to get it together. As much as I don't like him, he wasn't lying with that part. I think that's the smartest thing he said when he was like, girl, it's been a damn week. Like, I got to adjust. I got to get used to this. I'm not them, so please stop comparing me to them. Like, I'm not your ex-husband. And the fact that he was like, I'm not ready to give her this damn ring, that was probably the smartest thing that he said. Because he shouldn't even been at this house. The way he was like, oh my God, this looks even smaller in the daytime. He don't want to be there. That's why you should have took your ass over there by your mama. But no, y'all wanted to do it this way. It's just, and I think she lying. I think she don't want them to be friends. I agree with everything you said. And she wanted to make sure that separation was there. Because, baby, I'm the block queen. I will block you every damn way that I can. So she still wanted the communication, but she don't want them to be able to communicate. And she wants to make it seem like he's harassing her so that they could go ahead and get into it. Then you like, don't go do something that's going to get you locked back up, but you're sending him over there to meet up with this. Like, girl, Bob. The whole
thing contradicts herself like that in so many ways. The same way she was like, I don't want you to go to jail, but I'm going to send you to go address this man that you might fight because I've set it up that way. She pulled that shit with the affection. I don't understand it. On one end, you say that you need more affection, but then on the other end, you're also receiving like affection. So I don't understand what Dia wants.
I don't understand how you made that whole situation about you rather than listen and hear that this is a trick. Like, these are things that he's literally dealing with. This is some trauma, some type of trauma that he's dealing with. You took his trauma and you made it about you. So now you need to figure out, why are you so needy? What is that? What is it? Why is it that you need to have this man next to you? And if you feel like you can't, if this man isn't next to you, that equals he don't love me. He don't see me. That is a you problem. That's a self-esteem issue. Girl, you need to sit in a chair. You don't need a man. He needs to go to his mom. Well, he in jail. But after he get out, he needs to go to his mama, because something tells me also that Cyrus is not ready to be a stepdad, and he's not ready to be a stand-in fiance, husband, boyfriend. You go from being in jail to taking on these responsibilities. That's not okay. That's not okay. But everybody want to, be so horny, that they just don't listen to what's sound. And it makes absolutely no sense that he would do that. He should have just went to his mom's house.
He should have. I think it's unrealistic too for people who go to jail to, like, my mom only visited me twice. You broke the law. You went to jail. I'm not about to be wasting my time, my energy, my gas, everything to be coming to see you. And then it sounds like he's a repeat offender. Why would your mama come and visit you when you always in jail?
Yep.
Sometimes the way you learn is through tough love.
Yep.
Why would that?
And then you get out to actually go back twice. I guess you're out.
Yeah, her mother was right. And the fact that, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. The fact that Child Protective Services is not over here at this damn house. Maybe they are now. I don't know. With what you've seen, the living condition is, and this lady behavior, and what it is said that he got caught in the house with, and now all that stuff was around them kids.
Listen, Dia is lucky.
Taken away, but protect these babies.
Dia is lucky because I'm a mandated reporter. If I knew where this lady lived, I would report her. I don't give a fuck about YouTube or any of that, because them kids are not living in an environment that is safe as it relates to being in the garage. They're not living in an environment where they have access to things. So I do have to do home visits at work and look into that for people. If I see that your kids don't have access to a locked door, their own space, water, hot and cold, electricity, utilities that work, I'm going to report you to CPS, because one, I'm legally obligated to, and two, it's about the kids, not you. 9 times out of 10, a lot of people view CPS as negative, and they can be, but there are some people who report to them and some people working within the agencies who aren't just going to take the kid away and will create what's called a safety plan before they just go and do stuff. I've done it with a few people. Like, her environment, she's concerned about all the wrong things. And that's the biggest thing with Dia that irks me. I know I'm not a mother, but it just seems like these kids have not been able to take a fucking breath from the shenanigans and the disarray of how this lady dates since their parents divorced. And that's the part that I don't like, because divorce is already hard enough on kids. But then to find out after a divorce that your mom is a fucking dingbat, this man has no teeth, like, and the drugs and the guns and all of that was found around the kids. If you look up Cyrus's arrest, they found a lot of methamphetamine and a lot of weapons, legal and illegal, just laid out where the kids are at in the house.
Oh, wow.
And she's sitting up here just doing lives with Kaylee's no neck having ass. Like, I have zero respect for Dia.
Yeah.
Dia and Letitia Collier, who used to be on the show before you guys covered it. There's a lady, Letitia and Keith. Letitia just got sentenced to 15 years in prison.
And was pregnant with twins, lost one of the babies, and Keith now put out a statement that he gonna hold her down. He gonna be there for her. He don't use.
He got his own cases he's fighting.
Exactly. How the hell he gonna hold anybody down? And I remember when he was giving her the side eye when she was like, "If I go to jail, will you at least look out for baby girl?" Because I believe the oldest daughter, her father was in her life, and she was already looking at her mama like, "You nuttier than a damn fruitcake." Girl, I can't.
Love after
she
Lockup
was out here doing all kind of frauds. Like, and these are the ones that really piss me off, the ones that got kids.
That's the truth. That's the
Yeah.
truth.
I'm gonna say this, and like y'all know how Jaden can't sleep, or he, how he pops up, or he said he has to lay on the floor. I wonder if, and I promise you, I'm not even trying to be funny. I wonder if he was assault, because sometimes there are assaults a lot of times in jail. I wonder if he actually was assaulted, and it didn't necessarily was by Jaden. I wonder when he was younger, he was assaulted in jail. And I wonder if that was the trigger, and he was assaulted maybe several times. And I wonder if that's a trigger why he operates. I wonder if that's one of the reasons why he operates the way that he does. Like, it could be a reason why he can't sleep, why he don't feel safe to
I think that you are spot on.
Yes.
Definitely spot on. But separate from that, there are a lot of what do they call them? Class action lawsuits for juvenile halls everywhere. It's extremely common in juvenile hall, especially for kids to end up dealing with SA.
Mm-hmm.
It's extremely common, and 9 times out of 10, it's not the inmates doing it. It's the people.
Yeah.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
It's definitely a possibility.
It's
the workers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, my mother is an LMFT. She is a therapist, and she recently retired from working at a jail here in the Bay Area that she worked at for over 20 years. And she's the LMFT. She's a therapist, so the inmates didn't have like beefs with her. But she said a good amount, like if she saw clients in a day, she would say probably 80% of them have experienced SA, not from each other. It's usually from the staff, because the people who are predators and things like that, they get separated. Yes, stuff happens in there, but 9 times out of 10, when it's amongst the inmates, it'd be like their own, what they say, day for the day type of stuff. But the people who work for the jails, unfortunately, people abuse their power. It's very common. So whenever I hear someone who's like, oh, I spent a lot of time in juvie and stuff like that, I'm like, oh my gosh,
And,
like that's happened to me when younger in a juvenile hall here in the Bay Area. When I was younger, my mom was pissed because she was like, I left you there thinking that it would teach you a lesson. I used to fight a lot, y'all, but I'm reformed. But something happened to me. I was SA'd at one point when younger. I was 15 in a juvenile hall out in San Leandro. That same place is now being sued. It's all over the Bay. It's a big thing. So I feel for him to a certain extent, but then this is where I look at Dia. Like, I don't expect much out of an inmate, no shade. I expect everything out of a mother with kids who is bringing an inmate into her life.
And then
also, American One made a good point with just even going in a hole while you in prison, and he did mention that when he first went in, he was in a hole, and that typically you would be in there by yourself, but at that particular prison it was different, and that's where he met Jaden. So there is a bond that they have with them being in a hole together. So it's just
it's a lot.
And if all else fails, that that's none of this is the reason, Dia house do look cold as hell and look like it don't have, no central heating or plumbing. So it also could be very uncomfortable at her home. So I'm being serious. It don't. It looked like it barely passes conditions.
Listen, as I said, we look for plumbing, heating, hot and cold water.
Right.
It looks cold as hell.
It does, because when he first went there, you seen he was even picking up stuff and looking like girl, like
right. Like, so it don't give. If there is any heat, like it looked like she have kerosene, heater. So
that's funny.
I'm trying not to laugh.
I'm trying, because I know we try not to, like, because there's kids involved, but. To me,
her
it just
house
seems
does look like a project. And when I say a project, like, it looks like the construction projects that my god kids would make preparing for school when they build a little house with the popsicle sticks, and it's not,
look like she tried to renovate and did not have the money to do it and went out the cheap route and didn't finish.
Or she keep changing men, and so the purpose of the people who's supposed to renovate it probably keep changing. They not go finish the job if they not getting the nookie.
Yep. Bitch, I was gonna do that for you, but get it done yourself.
Right. Lord, some men lose their
Do it
minds. This is
yourself.
true. There are statistical studies that have proven that the hole is not effective. If anything, it causes inmates to act up even more, or
That's
it
what I
causes them to
figured.
shut down.
It
It
don't rehabilitate them.
Kaylee's kids are like brainwashed at this point.
Yeah, we're gonna pray. They don't fall into the Arizona statistic out there.
Kelly, thick neck.
Thick neck.
Yes.
Look at her to the left of Tamika. Thick neck. Her neck is haunting Tamika. Lord,
I thought her kids was very like we didn't get to see much of her kids, but it's her 15-year-old that I do have concerns about. I just feel like she's more mother, kind of like Dia's oldest daughter. I feel like she's more of a mother, and those grown women are more childlike.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Me.
A lot of the Love After Lockup people, though, I feel like whenever their kids are over like 14, they are more responsible and emotionally intelligent than their parents. But Dia, Cyrus, they gonna be on Life After Lockup. I guess we're gonna see all of the arrests and all of the things. And to anybody who don't like the way we speaking about Dia, that's okay. We'll live. I think I can speak for myself, Tamika, James, and Erica when I say we will live. We will live.
Yes.
Lord help us. We get to talk about Tamika's favorite couple, Charlie and Hillary. She's tired of being
Harry and Hillary.
Oh, my husband seen Hillary on the street yesterday. He was like, "What's wrong with her face?" I said,
Did she get like Botox? Like, did she used to have Botox in, or like, or she just probably got older?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a mystery.
I'm
trying to figure out. I just think it's just age and life.
She don't look too bad to me. She looked like a 58-year-old woman. Like, I think she looked good for her age when she's like done up in her confessionals. She looked crazy when Charlie is putting her into all of these, I'm gonna call them costumes at this point. I know Party City is no longer here in California, but it's giving Spirit Halloween.
He gave a white version of Cookie Line. Get out of my face. I'm sorry, y'all.
Not the white Cookie Lion. Sorry.
That man pissed me off so much. There's no way in the world that I'm going all around to all this stuff. Take me to where I can wash my ass at and get some damn food.
I'd be looking at them crazy too, because I would need a shower first.
Yeah, like you want me to go change in this bathroom. The fact that she was walking around looking for a cigarette for like 20 minutes. I can't. And then you want to tell me that I can't eat with it. You want me to eat with it. Well, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much.
Charlie is
like, what the hell? She's like, I wasn't expecting this. Like, ain't no way. I'm not walking over no damn bridge. My damn feet is hurting. I want to go soak in a damn bath. Like, absolutely not.
He doesn't care. I feel like Charlie just wants a girl or a wife to have a wife. I genuinely believe that because it just seems like in his head that ex-wife that passed away from the cancer, I'll always say condolences to him for that. I really think that messed him up. I don't know what it's like to lose a spouse or a partner, but the thought of it is triggering. So I can imagine what it's like to actually experience it. And not everybody is as strong as others. Some people can lose a spouse and they struggle, but they may not present with that. Other people lose a spouse and crash out. And I feel like Charlie is crashing out. I don't care for him. His looks are questionable. I still think that he is active in SUD. That's just my opinion. Substance use disorder of some sort. I don't feel like he's sober behaving this way. I just don't. There's no way he walked in and was able to get hired for government jobs behaving the way he is today. And then you look at him back in the day when his wife was alive, when he shows the pictures of himself, normal haircut, normal clothing. Yes, there were pieces of him that like were expressive, but not to the extent that it is now.
Yeah.
But I didn't like much of what Charlie did this episode. I also didn't like the fact that she lied about a cigarette. Baby, if you want a cigarette, tell him. Well, that's going to keep me sober.
Yeah, just tell him, like, what the hell? Mm-mm.
I'm not going to be
Girl, go
outside
find your
begging people.
ex-husband. Go find your ex-husband.
I'm trying to tell you because you better off.
Yeah,
That's
don't
the
do it.
truth.
Walking red flag.
Okay,
It
because you
sounds
better.
like her ex and her went left because of her like drug stuff. And then it seems like Hillary also has mom issues because they were sitting at the table after he gave them that dumbass, it looked like a plastic golden spoon. Y'all know when you get the spoons for an event, okay,
Yeah.
that's plastic and stuff, and they got the gold, you could get colors. That's what it looked like. It looked like he got a Safeway Signature Select golden spoon. That's what it gave. And it pissed me off that, Tamika, I'm with you. Why are you asking me to eat not just noodles? For anybody who's had Thai food, you have to understand that pad Thai is thick and it sticks together because of all the nuts and the stuff that's in it. It's hard enough to eat pad Thai with a plastic fork, let alone a doggone spoon. And the fact that he like was not letting up on her with the spoon, like it's something so small, but he kind of had an attitude when she was like, well, it's kind of hard to eat pasta with the spoon. Hillary, stop being so damn nice and say, now, you know, goodness well that the only time a spoon is used for pasta is if you are eating some spaghetti or Italian food and you're using the spoon to twist it up. This spoon wasn't even big enough to do that. And he threw a fit in the energy change when she would not use the spoon.
Yeah.
He just looked at her, set it down on that plate. But she notices that he's a little controlling because he has asked her to put on shoes that she said are uncomfortable. He does not care that her feet hurt. He is asking her to use a spoon instead of a fork. He doesn't want her to smoke. Then when she texted her mom that she wants to pick up her stuff, knowing that she has a bad relationship with the mom, he's like, how about an I love you or a thank you? Like, let people do what they do with their parents. Mind your business, Charlie, and figure out your own self. But he made some comments about her weight that pissed me off.
Yeah.
It really pissed me off. You're going to say to the confessional that she needs to lose weight and you want her to watch her figure as you ask it for to-go boxes on a meal that you didn't even fucking pay for. Just annoyed the crap out of me. He told us she gained 20 pounds since he last saw her. And he wants this 58-year-old woman to get back into modeling. Baby, even if she loses 20 pounds, I don't think the modeling thing is going to happen for her unless you get with that ex and he can actually pay for her to get some proper headshots and all of that. But he takes her to this bridge that was really just an overcross on the freeway. It wasn't even a bridge. Y'all know when you drive under the freeway and they have those like walkways so people can walk. That's all that was. And this is why I never live in a state like Oklahoma. I didn't see the beauty in the sunset or the bridge. I saw the motherfucking freeway. No hills, no mountain. I just saw a tornado getting ready to come through in my mind. Just flat. I need a mountain or some water. I can't have no view. Or it needs to be city like New York. I can't. But she's telling him her feet hurt and he makes her walk all the way across that bridge. And that looked like a long walk. It did not look like a short walk. It looked long as hell. He has her put the master lock that I used in the 7th grade for my locker onto the bridge. I'm not even going to tell you the combination. The way I would have got bolt cutters if they don't work and went over to that bridge to make sure our love is really chopped up. I don't want to get back with him. But he screams at her she needs to take her shoes off on the bridge. And I'm like, why are we taking... What is with the melanin redacted community taking your shoes off in public? I don't understand that. Keep your shoes on, please. But he took off her shoe and her stocking to get to her foot. And I'm like, why would you have this lady put on this outfit if you knew you wanted her feet exposed? And this is a planned engagement. And he proposes to her. He does give her a ring for her hand, but he first put a toe ring on her. And you could tell he just really thinks that he's the coolest guy. I feel like he got lit and came up with this idea under the influence of something. And nobody can convince me differently because I get wanting to be unique and different, but why are you exposing my feet? This lady was mad too because she's like, I haven't even gotten a pedicure yet. Oh, your feet are beautiful. Wait till she finds out she's not going to get a pedicure because he ain't going to pay for it.
Right.
Mr. You with me.
And the thing about it is, I was even thinking at first, like, well, maybe she's into this since he kept going on and on about the toe ring, but it didn't even seem like that. She just was like, this is embarrassing and I'm tired as hell. Like, Child, she was way nicer than I would have been. That damn furry ass Big Bird coat he had her putting on, like, oh.
You not having me take off my shoes after I walked across this bridge with my
And then he gonna take the stocking and the shoe off, but tell her to lean up against the bridge and lift your foot up to get it back on. Once he got it on there, he ain't give a damn. The stockings was falling off of her. She was like, "I'm like a mess. I look like a hooker." He talking about you, my hooker, girl. Oh, child.
That irritated that.
When I tell you, Charlie would have took the tumble off that bridge.
Jay said, "I'll throw you over."
Listen, it's too much disrespect. Like it's too much disrespect on a moment that's supposed to be serious, but it's not serious. I can't take it seriously. Like the way, like he's all over the place. And and this is why I'm mad at Hillary. I'm mad at Hillary for going along with this when you know these is red flags. You see it's red flags. You can't even come to terms with it in your own mind. But yet you're going along with it out of, I'm assuming, fear. That's what's so crazy about that scene. And I'm just looking at her like, no, lady, you need stronger discernment. This does not feel right. I know this doesn't feel right. It does not look right from a viewer standpoint. And then it doesn't seem right because who the hell tells me to take my shoe off in the middle of a bridge and it's cold out there? Mind you, it is cold out there. So why are we doing this? And you can't even give an explanation. And then you propose to me?
You could have proposed to me regularly and just put the ring on my finger because you did it after the toe, and you could have gave me the toe ring at home and made it into, like, I don't know, maybe some sort of weird, crazy red intimate moment.
You could have proposed her at the Thai restaurant if he was gonna do all this.
He just wants a woman to conform to him. He thinks that a wife is just someone who's gonna do what he says.
Yeah,
clearly.
Yeah,
Charlie,
that's definitely what is given.
Not Charlie. Cher made that moment completely about him. Like from the time he went and picked her up, when everybody was outside screaming, like, you know, I guess cheering the lady on as he was getting out. When he said freedom, freedom, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Why would you do that? These people locked up. Why would you say that? Most people say, yeah, you say freedom.
You don't say that while they all locked behind the gate.
They are beyond the gates. Shout out to Beyond the Gates. Second, the misogyny of it all, the disrespect, y'all mentioned it, talking about the lady weight. Boy, and I'm with James. When it came to Hillary, ma'am, if you don't put no bass in your voice and tell him go directly to hell, because who in the hell you talking to, sir? Like, who are you talking to? Then he was like, the way he framed everything, she should be grateful. You should have took that golden spoon and shoved that shit down his throat. That's what you should have done and left him in that restaurant. Like, I just don't understand.
I think she's staying with him to get to the ex. I think she's trying to test the waters with her ex. And until she knows it's safe to get back with the ex, because it sounds like they broke up when she got into drugs and all this stuff, I feel like she should stand with Charlie for now. Because as soon as she got engaged, the first thing she said was...
I see this lasting 2.5 seconds.
I'd have been back in prison. I would have been back in prison.
It really feels like he just want to marry her so he could be able to get some, because she made it clear that she would not have sex with him until he marries her. And he was telling his friends that they getting married the same day she come out. I hope she know about this. I don't think she do, because she didn't seem like she knew about any of the rest of it. This is 2.5 seconds I'm giving them, because it seems like she want to give him a chance to a certain degree, because she said that he was different when she was locked up, which usually it is different when you locked up. Once you get out now, you being around the real person and living with them is a whole different ball game.
Right.
But it was so many red flags within the first hour of them two being together. Absolutely.
His mouth.
I don't think she expected all of that from him.
Listen,
That
as I
scene.
said, I would have been back in prison the moment he gave me that spoon. I would have been back in prison right there at that moment. But the thing about it is, it's her just blank stare in space. Like,
Yeah.
you're not asking why, what's going on, what seems to be the problem, why are you getting on one bended knee, and we barely know each other. I think she's holding on to who she knew back when he was a corrections
Yeah.
officer. And I think she's holding on to whoever that
Mhm.
man was, thinking that this is that man. We could look at the pictures and clearly see that this is two different people, man.
Yeah.
He don't
Yeah.
look the same.
Yeah.
Don't seem like he would be acting the same. And the nonchalant blank stare of confusion on your face is telling us all we need to know.
Yeah.
You think you got in the car with the wrong person.
Yeah.
That's what it's giving. Like, to be, she looked like she got in the car with the wrong person.
I agree. I feel like it's overwhelming for her. One, because she's just getting out from being in daggone prison, and she's, getting anxiety and all of that from that. But then it's also, who the hell is this? And who am I about to sit here with? Because I don't know you. Your face looked a little familiar to me. So yeah, it seemed like she was just like overwhelmed from all different aspects. The only time she seemed like she was a little assertive was when they first was walking up up the bridge. He yelled something. I can't remember what it was, but she was like, "Don't yell at me." I was like, "Okay, girl, that's the energy we need to be having. You need to stay right there with that part, because
I feel like she's also getting her karma.
boss."
I feel like she's also getting a little bit of karma because you talking to the ex and you talking to him.
Oh, you think so? I mean,
ain't right
because
to be
they're not
talking to two different
married.
people.
And
Yeah,
I
but just because
like
you're not married, you gotta let her know. I would be pissed off if somebody I was talking to was talking to their ex-husband every single week. He has no clue this man been sending her money on her books and all of this stuff. Trust and believe. No,
sending
man,
her
I don't care
money.
where
Well, he
it's
ain't
from.
sending her nothing. He said he ain't got no money. He
You want her to work.
a part-time
The way
Yeah,
they
he ain't got
said,
no-
absolutely not.
No. What is he sending her?
Charlie.
Hopes and dreams?
That's all
Right.
He ain't sending her nothing. See, I believe
Rose City said he said that her boobs was hanging to the floor the last episode. I missed that.
I did
But
too.
you ready to climb in that damn bed with her? You can pick them boobs up, sir. I'm just saying.
He ain't gonna say no when he pop them in his mouth.
Right.
Not when we see her working part-time at Walmart.
I wish that I would.
Oh,
I just-
God.
Because if I do, it's enough. It's a check to get $156 to get on the Greyhound bus and get to
And
wherever
get
that
the
means.
fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, because that's exactly what I would be.
Why was he asking for the bill when he was paying for it with the gift card?
He was paying with a gift card.
Yes.
He had a
You know,
gift
he got his
certificate.
gift cards and he got his coupons, child.
So that it was enough to
$50.
cover 2 lunch specials.
Don't piss me
Two
off,
lunch
y'all. Don't
specials.
piss me off.
2
It
lunch
was
specials.
$50. When she said that she might get a second plate because it was her first, but he looked concerned. He said, "Well, remember the gift certificate is $50
Right.
$50. Yeah.
a reminder."
What pissed me off in that moment when she said, "I can say I'm gonna save this later, and I can probably this will be my late night snack," and he was like, "Well, sweetheart, I'm gonna be asleep at midnight." Bitch, I don't give a fuck about what you gonna
To
Exactly.
eat when I want to eat.
Yeah, he pissed me off with that. So she was like, "Oh well, if I wake back up, I'm gonna eat it." And then, baby, and that's why I said we could already tell they not gonna eat at all.
Kiwan said we going to
I'm gonna eat when I want to eat. I'm gonna sleep when I want to sleep.
Fun
Believe
fact,
that.
y'all. It doesn't matter what time you eat. That is what do they call it? A myth that they figured out. Like if you eat at 12 o'clock, it's no different from you eating at 1 o'clock.
Nope.
If you like, it doesn't matter. Enjoy your food when you feel like it. Because trust and believe, next to my bed, I do keep snacks because I do wake up sometimes in the middle of the
Yeah,
night.
because he's giving me that he will have a lock on the damn refrigerator, and she gotta ask him for the key when she's ready to eat.
Child, no. He got a trap door. Y'all know that movie Black Phone?
Mm-hmm. You know what though, y'all? Something tells me in his marriage with the wife that died, something tells me he was exactly who he is now in that last marriage.
That's what I was wondering.
I was wondering that too, but
I was wondering what was the dynamic in that marriage, because I feel for him that he lost somebody. I lost my other half, so I know how that feels. And everybody grieves in different ways. So it definitely could be that it was an extreme change after that happened. I'm also somebody that has cancer, so
Yeah.
Definitely, all RP Sally, she looked beautiful.
Right.
But I do wonder what was the dynamics in the relationship. Was he over her the same way? Or
it
does
gives
he now?
what American Born is saying from like the pictures and then the weird Native American connection. It
Now,
it
see,
is
I didn't
giving
want
that
to do.
just a little bit. Hey, shout out to our moderators. But it is given that. And to add on to your point about the grief, it's important whether you go to like grief counseling or not to have a support system. I don't feel like he has that much of a support system. We've seen his friends, but like it doesn't look like he has.
I think how he's acting now is a response to that happening. Like for me, when I'm watching it, I'm thinking that there may have been like a disconnect with him and his wife, and that when she did pass, it was more so, okay, now I need to smother the next person I get because maybe I did not do that in my last relationship. That's what it's given to me, because if this is what he acted like in that marriage too, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Cause he
Like
seemed
initially, the first meeting of him, I felt that way, like what you just said, James. Like this is probably a reaction of that, and even how his friends was looking at him, like, "Dude, are you okay? Like, are you serious right now?"
right.
It seems like they can see a difference in him. But then this episode, it did cross my mind, like, well, how was he back then? I mean, we won't know, but yeah,
he's a complete 180. Just looking at the picture of him in that uniform, but underneath all of that, he probably was controlling and he probably was misogynistic. He probably wants a docile woman. And looking at the woman, his ex, I mean his departed wife, she seemed like she was such a docile woman. And that is who he attaches himself to. And that is why he's so damn extra. And now since she's gone, he can be extremely extra. And that's what he calls it, being extra. No, you're misogynistic, you're controlling. This is what you call it, being extra, when in reality you're really controlling.
I'm glad you pointed that out because I think he is aware of how he is. I just don't think he cares because of how controlling he is. And another good point you made is if you look at the picture, she does look like she was more docile, especially when in all the pictures he's doing too much or holding her close to where it looked like she's being held hostage and the lady's just standing there in every picture. I said, oh, no. Hello, Courtney. You guys, this is the owner of High Vibes Fragrances and Candles. Tap in for a candle. She said, hey, everyone. Sorry I'm late to the party. Kim Parker voice. Oh, she has the candles. Kiwan was ready today. Hey, get you a candle. I need to order a candle, Courtney, but I'll be calling you on the 7th.
Me too.
And Hillary is older than Charlie. Ma'am, if you don't tell him to get the hell on somewhere with his unemployed ass, Joseph Felton, thank you.
But don't he have money somewhere? Like
he said he had a settlement plus I
He's
assume he get a
waiting on
monthly check. But
he hasn't got his settlement yet.
Right, he haven't got it yet. So you ain't got money like that. And even if you did, you still ain't telling me what the hell to do. But I mean, you broke and want to tell people what to do. No.
He said he didn't want to tell Hillary about his settlement, which I found interesting because he thinks about going for his money. But here's the thing, sir. The moment you get married, she has every right to know. And then two, you act like you got a good settlement. $200,000 will be gone very fast.
Exactly.
It's quite a sketch, especially the way he liked to dress and do. He gonna spend it all on eyeliner. Hell,
maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No romance without finance. You have to have a job if you want to be with me. Okay. Thank you, Joseph Felton. Joseph Felton gave us Jill Scott quoting people, but it aligns. It all aligns. It all aligns. Q1J TV. Shani says he screamed that out at the beginning of the meal that he had a gift card. It was waving it in his hand. He did with the certificate.
Yo. He was acting like he had the golden ticket.
Oh my God. She just got out of jail. She want to eat. She want to eat. She want to pee when she can. She want to smoke a cigarette all on her own. That's fair. I think he's dangerous for her sobriety.
I do too.
I just feel that. The mindfulness scent, you guys. This is a stress relief candle. Courtney does have them available. They are affordable. Tap in, tap in, tap in. If you don't know how to contact her, hit up Kiwan or me or James. We all know how to find Courtney.
Yes.
She's findable, and we will help you connect with her. When he get that settlement, he gonna smoke it up. Thank you. He gives somebody that keep the pipe close, and not the
Well,
kind of
is he
pipe
a
that you put
druggie?
weed in. He gives. I think he's active in his substance use disorder. I feel like he may be coping with grief through substances, and I think that's where a lot of his eccentric behavior comes from. I don't think this is really Charlie. I don't think this is really Charlie at all. I will
So
say
you think he's cosplaying or whatever they call it.
yeah. I feel like he's acting out with grief. I actually have a client. Shout out to Larry. He's cool. I can't say anything else about him or I could get in trouble, but I have a client who is like that. But he has recognized it, and I worked with him to get him a good therapist. And lo and behold, who would have thought? When they get sober, the behavior changes. I don't think Charlie is sober. I just don't. Because why else would you sit not working, waiting on a settlement that is only what a lot of people make in a year? Like, why would you just sit on your ass and do nothing? Even if he gets it in monthly payments, it's $200K. He'll probably get monthly payments for maybe 1 to 2 years, maybe 3 if he takes a low enough payment. But he needs to get a damn job. And a person that doesn't want to care for themselves, I think that says a lot about you. Now, for the updates, we're not going to discuss neck too much. But Ms. Wide Neck Kaylee, okay, WNK. Her and Michael divorced shortly after filming Wrap. Good job, Michael. And when he got away from her, you know what he did? He got his credit in order. He bought a house. So Kaylee, he bought a house. Is that with your money too? It couldn't have all been from you, baby. Because if it was, you wouldn't be 42K in debt. So Michael has bought a house, has a new girlfriend, lots of tattoos, and he's moved on. He and Kaylee no longer speak.
Praise the Lord.
And Kaylee is on her 6th marriage now. She already has a new husband. Kaylee, don't ever come back on TV. Nobody takes you seriously. And my only advice for you is to seek out a great therapist for your children and yourself. And if you get a mommy makeover again, I want you to go take a walk, do the treadmill, or just stay heavier. You don't have to get thin. I lost weight because I had to for my health. I was pre-diabetic. But if I wasn't pre-diabetic, I would have still been all here chunky and happy. It's okay. So, Kaylee, don't pay for no bad built body again. Don't do that again. That's all I got for Kaylee. As for Kristen and Verity, they're going to be on Life After Lockup.
Jesus Christ.
I don't need to see them either.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, James, I'm with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tomato.
Right. But there's some hoes in this house. Boo! Shit.
I can't stand her. Oh my God.
Oh, Lord, I know I'm taking the term WNK. Wide Neck Kaylee. I'm trying to tell you.
I just need her to stay off of social media, what she not gonna do, and stay out of the damn comments. Do what you gotta do for your freaking kids, man.
So
Okay.
Kaylee be in the comments?
She does.
Yeah.
She's been
Stay
getting
in the
at
damn comments,
everybody.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
She don't
Oh,
like
yeah.
how
I didn't know.
people are coming at her and depicting her. Mike dropped all these receipts. She was like, he's lying. She did an
He's
interview
lying.
with Kiki and Bits that, shout out to Kiki and Bits, that she should not have done. And she's like, well, Kiki and Bits is the only interview I did because that's the only creator that is reviewing the show appropriately.
Girl, go to hell. Appropriately.
I'm going to say this. I'm just here to talk shit for fun with people who have like minds like me and enjoy the same shows that I like. That's it. If it hurts someone's feelings, I regret to inform you, I have run out of fucks to give. So I'm sorry, Kaylee, but I agree with Courtney. Once you pass the 3rd marriage, I think you're the problem.
My God.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the fact that she was already with him when they were filming this shows you that her and Michael was here for the money, baby, because it was all fake. And that she was even giving those tears at the end with her alleged co-workers asking her, how's things going with you? And Michael, oh, it's not. Yeah, because he found
Did you cry and tell them about how you used him, played with his money, put him in debt, told him you had a mommy makeover just to be shaped like Patrick Star?
Exactly, Tamika.
Can't stand her.
He
Brady.
probably spending the money that she made off the show. So that's why he sat back and let her make the money with Michael.
Mm-hmm.
The new husband ain't shit, and she won't show him on the internet. Whenever people hide their spouses, it tells the world you're in an unhealthy relationship. I don't give a damn, and it may not be an unhealthy relationship, but if you hide your spouse, you're in an unhealthy relationship.
But he's always on the
This is
side.
Kaylee we talking about.
Yeah.
She's hiding
This
this
is
new
Kaylee
man.
we talking about.
Show us what he looked like.
You know
He
damn
ugly.
well.
He probably looked like her.
He ain't got no teeth in the front, and he a Methodist.
No. She got her a snaggletooth Jonasi.
I hope
I
not.
don't follow none of these people in real time, so a lot of stuff I don't be knowing, but it be like it come across anyway, or somebody puts it in my comments, so it's hard to avoid. But everything I learned about her, I learned without, wanting to. It was unwillingly. It was thrown at me.
The new husband, look, Tamika said everything she knows against Kaylee is against her will.
Yes.
I don't like this. Oh. It took a minute for that to settle in. I'm like, wait. Tamika. Tamika, y'all, all of y'all, always come on my channels. Please do. I just love y'all. She's claiming the new husband assaulted her, or Michael. I saw she was claiming Michael assaulted her, but I'm like, girl, if he did, can we blame him? I know that's the worst thing to say. Y'all can cancel me. I ain't got shit no way. But Kaylee gives me someone that is really good at provoking people. And I think she got that from her mom.
The thing that takes the cake for me with Kaylee, and it could have happened, and trust me, I don't never go up for no abuse. I talk about it all the time with my self-care Saturdays. And I know that sometimes people are abused and they still deal with the people, and there's so much more to it. Mm-hmm. But she claimed that she knew him from back in the days with high school and all of that, and that he came around her sister and her brother, and there was separate assaults against them as a teenager. So you're telling me you reconnected with this man all these years later and ended up marrying him when you know that he allegedly did things to your siblings before?
Oh, wow.
You lost me right there.
Oh, we was already lost.
She decided to come out with all of this after everybody was getting on her ass about this. So it wasn't giving what you thought it was going to give.
So it sounds convenient in your opinion.
Yeah.
Got you.
Kaylee's terrible. At this point,
what kind of sister are you if that is even true? Like, how am I supposed to look at you as my sister if that is what you did?
Child, I don't know what's wrong with these people. WeTV, I miss the days of Love After Lockup where it was a little bit ratchet, but not to this extent. Y'all remember Lizzie and I think he passed away, but the guy that Lizzie was with, I cannot remember his name, or Michael and Sarah and Megan. Like, Love After Lockup's always been a little ratchet, but now like
Michael look horrible now too, dear Lord.
But what's you call it? Kaylee, I think of all the seasons I've watched, Kaylee is one of the worst females and mothers. Kaylee, Letitia, and Dia are in like my top 3 worst parents, worst examples for women. They're terrible. I don't have nothing good for them. I don't care about interviewing them either. And if they watch this, since the Love After Lockup cast comes for me, again, I regret to inform you, I've ran out of fucks to give, but thank you for providing me entertainment for 90 minutes every week.
And we will gladly send you to James's channel.
We will. I'm not interviewing. I'm not hiding.
You're not coming on this channel. You ain't coming on my channel.
I am hiding the world from you, Courtney. Please, because that's probably what people be saying. I just don't want people in our business. I'm not hiding the world. I'm keeping them from you.
My God.
That's just what they say. But that's really it for the season of Love After Lockup. There's no reunion or any of that for anybody who's new to the series, but Life After Lockup will return with some of the couples that were in this season in October. In the meantime, WeTV has a show called Age Inappropriate. I'm going to give it a try. And that's all I'm going to give it is a try. In the meantime, we'll also be covering Married at First Sight, Fightland on Stars. I'm hoping it's good and not overhyped. Raise and Kaden, I'll continue covering. Do any of you guys have videos coming up this weekend?
Yeah, Spell Collective and Heart and Hustle Houston on my channel tomorrow, y'all. Don't be late.
Oh Lord. Anybody else? Tamika, you got anything to
Usually I'll do self-care Saturday and what you should be watching the first Saturday of the month, but I'm so far behind that
Oh, it's
I
the
don't know.
first.
It sure
I don't
is.
know if I'm gonna get to do it this weekend. If I don't, it'll be next weekend. And I don't think I have anything else right now for the weekend. Oh, I still gotta put up my review for Love After Lockup. I actually didn't talk about last week's episode. You know, life was life, and so
12:30, 9:30. Sorry, Tamika. I didn't mean to cut you. 12:30, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. 1:00, 1:30, 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. If you caught that, Courtney.
I'll let you know, cousin, our time.
Yeah, because I don't know time zones. I know
That's
I'm
right.
East Coast time. Mrs. Best Pacific time. So wherever you fall in between.
All right, over here, Sunday, y'all probably gonna get a couple of episodes of Soul Food because I ain't put that out there. Tomorrow at some point, this all gonna be pre-records. Hard and Hustle Houston. I am 3 episodes behind on Next Gen NYC. Y'all
You ain't
probably
missing
You ain't
nothing.
missing nothing.
You
I'm
are
gonna drop
not
that show
missing
is
a
after the
thing.
reunion. I'm dropping that show after the reunion. I am done with these
yeah,
little
I
kids.
think so. Love After Lockup, y'all will have those 2 episodes today. Bell Collective, you bet I'm gonna bring y'all that episode today. That one, okay? I'm gonna custom read the entire book out. And put a ring on it. I am absolutely gonna check that out, and we're gonna see if that's up for review. But tomorrow, Heart and Hustle Houston, Soul Food, and so I feel like I'm missing something else, but I'm not. I am gonna watch Fightland. I'm gonna watch it and see, but I'm gonna watch it.
Come join me.
I'm gonna if I watch it, I may just come on your channel.
You don't need an
I'm
invite.
definitely
Just
gonna
tell
check
me.
it out. I wasn't
Is it
sure if I was
good?
gonna talk about it, but the first episode was okay. I see where they lead into, so I said I would give it a chance.
Just
Yeah.
okay.
It's-
I mean,
I'm
it
gonna
was
try.
cool. I don't know how I really feel about it yet. Like, is it something that I want to talk about? Because some things I just want to watch. I don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
Now, if y'all looking for some stuff to watch, I've been watching The Westies. I think that's good. And what was it? Furious on Hulu. The first 3 episodes.
That is
I was
good.
like, all right now.
That is good.
Yeah.
I had saw that. Well, if you do decide to cover it, Tamika and Kiwan, whoever watched Fightland, you too, James, whoever has stars, feel free to come up there with me. But again, I have not watched the episode, and if I watch it and I like it too much, I may not cover it just because I got to say something where I'm not taking notes and pausing and all of that. But hopefully it will be good. Kiwan is having a Healing Out Loud segment. I believe Courtney will be there with you next Friday at 8 p.m. So
Yes.
I will be on their channel next Friday at 8 p.m. in the comments, looking for a good time. It's a great segment.
Yeah.
It's positive.
Yes.
We just gonna be running it this time, y'all. Is it on the third? Is it the 13th? I think that's it. So yeah, we just gonna be running it. It's gonna just come. We just gonna run it. That's the topic. We just gonna run it.
Y'all two are funny enough together though, and entertaining
Thank
enough
you.
together, just having a conversation. They don't need to be a topic.
They
Y'all
sure
talk
don't.
about family stories because I'll be feeling like I'm hearing my family. Our family sounds similar. I'm here for it. Definitely tap into that. The reunion was interesting for Bell Collect. I haven't watched it yet.
Are y'all two going live today?
Me and James?
Yeah. No
Not on
live.
Saturday. We do it on Sundays.
We do it on Sunday. Yeah, I do a Sunday.
Okay. So,
I give Amina Saturday and I take Sunday.
okay, so I may just do Bell Collective as a live tonight.
Oh, okay.
I can do Bell Collective as a live tonight.
I'll be in there. Let me know
I'll
what
be
time.
live tonight, everybody, with Bell Collective. I need a moment. I need to decompress, and I'll come back cussing people out.
I'm about to watch Bell Collective right after this, and I'm gonna see who you gonna cuss out. I'm gonna try and guess, but I know
So far it's Marie and Carrie's mama. So for me, so far.
Carrie Mama or Matt Mama?
That was Carrie's mama.
Oh,
Oh wow. Am I gonna do a live for Flight? Ooh, I love that movie. Shout out Denzel. For Fightland, I have not done a live for Fightland, but if y'all want me to do it live, I don't mind doing it live. But I'm gonna watch it after I watch Bell Collective, and if it's worthwhile, I'll try. I'd just be nervous with season 1 of shows. I'd be real nervous.
I do too. It's so much things that I was reviewing that got canceled.
Yes.
So sometimes I'll be skeptical when it's a new show. Like, is it even worth it for me to,
yeah.
You want to wait until next week. We get both the mom.
I'll try, but what Carrie Mama did to Marie, I'm not subscribing to that. Don't correct nothing that I don't correct nothing I say or do.
Oh.
If you're not my own mama, that's how I feel. Respectfully, that's how I feel. Respectfully, do not correct my behavior. It was very much so warranted.
Ooh.
So yes, that's how I feel.
Shantae,
I didn't even get that part yet. I need to get that part.
I don't like Shantae. I don't cover Bell Collective, but if anyone invites me on their channel just to read Shantae, Letitia, or Marie, I am available. I will read them and then leave. That's all. That's all, y'all.
Because I feel like
Central Standard?
My time. Yeah. So wait, I might need to push it down to 7. So 7 my time, because it's gonna be like 8, 9 o'clock James time. So 7 my time.
p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Did I get the shit right? Because I'm terrible with time zones. Okay.
Yes.
God, and then I'm behind on everything being in California. The only people behind us is Hawaii. She pissed me off wasting people's time, AB. Oh Lord. Lovecraft Country was a great show.
I will never forgive them for that. Okay, never.
Me either. I would never forgive.
Great
Shout out
show.
to Journey Smollett for picking up these kind of series and giving them chances.
The black shows, though, they never make it too far. I know Godfather of Harlem. I don't know if any of you watched. They're making or recording the final episode.
Yeah, I was actually covering that, and they are going to give them a movie and end it off like that. They're not even bringing like a season back. I'm annoyed.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Ay. Not you watching Vampire Diaries, Courtney. I used to be into Vampire Diaries. I used to be into it. But y'all, we have a lot that will be coming. Tap in. If there's any shows that you're interested in me covering, let me know. Let these great creators know as well. I really appreciate y'all for reading these people for absolute filth from they rooter to they tutor for 18 weeks. And I will see y'all next time. I'm going to go watch Bell Collective and find food. So thank you. Bye.